Like they literally brought in a team from the American Arena League to play for the Soul because they didn't have enough players due to all the previous things.
Hold on, I'm putting this live on YouTube just for kicks.
Okay. Oh, and by the way, I guess just let me know when you're live there.
We're live there.
Okay, so also to continue, the AFL was supposed to have the games broadcasted on NFL Network right before, like a few days before the game started. They took them off the broadcast. Like NFL Network said, no, we're not broadcasting you anymore. Before the first game.
How do you do that? I mean, didn't they have some kind of contract?
I mean, probably, but considering what's been happening with the Philadelphia Soul, they probably didn't hold up their end of the contract.
Yeah, there's probably something voidable in there.
Yeah, it's probably just something like you're not giving us the money, so we're not gonna show you. We're not gonna give this to you.
Oh, there we go.
No, Joe, because I think the first game was supposed to start after the draft. It was supposed to go from the draft on NFL Network right into the first game. So I'll go post the full tweet in the Twitch chat in case y'all are wondering.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
Let me.
Like it's pure insanity.
Let's see. Wow, that's a long freaking tweet.
That's what I was saying. Like it's like that's like if the Arizona Coyotes combined with the Albany Empire, which if you know about them, you know about them.
I don't know about them.
Let's just say they sold their team to Antonio Brown. That should tell you everything you need to know right there.
Say that again. If you're what?
Like
A Brown?
the Albany Empire, they're an arena team, but in a different league. They've been around for a long time, so like this is an established league. But they still had ownership problems, so they sold the team to Antonio Brown. The Antonio Brown.
The Antonio Brown.
So again, I don't have to say anything else. You can put two and two together from there. I know you're wanting for attention. I'm right here.
This sounds like my dog.
Yeah. She's just sitting outside. Like I just let her out like 20 minutes ago, and she didn't do anything out there. Also, by the way, official Pacers beat the Bucks 126-113.
So it's 3-1 now, right?
Yeah.
R.I.P. Bucks. See you next year. Another huge disappointment for Bucks fans.
Yeah, hopefully with the real coach and not Doc Rivers.
Yeah, he doesn't have a very good track record, does he?
Yeah. So like Giannis in just this year, he went from the most lovable players in basketball to LeBron with less talent. He's gone full like I am the GM now. You do everything I say, no matter how much this hurts the team.
Man, it sounds like somebody's running a serious like shell game with this arena league. Yeah. At least with this team.
here's the funny thing: the rest of the league has been fine. Like the rest of the league, they had games going. Like it wasn't the best of quality, but games were played between real teams.
Crazy.
Yeah.
Can you imagine that? You're excited about making a actual professional football team. I mean, I know it's arena, but it's still a professional team. And the next
Yeah,
thing you know, you're sleeping in your car.
yeah. Sleeping in the car, they're not providing meals for you. You're being surrounded by drugs and prostitution.
Yeah.
You don't know if and when you're going to
Yes,
play.
this is out of Major League. Exactly. That sounds like something totally from that movie.
So,
Doc
so I
Rivers
mean,
won't know what to do after losing in the first round. I think he will, actually.
so I'm going to head out so I can hop into Action Labs VC, help see what they're going to get up to, and try to get this dog to shut up.
Yeah. Are you aiming for like the 940? I guess it's like almost that time now.
Yeah, it's getting close.
Okay. Well, cool. Thanks for popping on, man.
No problem. Thanks for having me on again.
Always, man. It's open invitation.
All right, sounds good.
It's a lot easier to talk to you on stream than to talk to you in the chat.
It makes sense.
Yeah. All right, man. Cool. Well, have a good show. I'll see you over there.
I'll see you.
So, I think you probably all know, but Rec is a mod for the Action Lab, and they usually go live sometime between 9:40 and 10 p.m. So that should be sometime in the next either 5 or 25 minutes. So we're going to hang out here until they go live, and then we'll raid over there. So if you're fans of them, you can stick around right here because as soon as they go live, we'll head over. I didn't get very far in reviewing those draft grades, though, did I? I'll just go down through them really quick. I don't know how much time we have at this point, but so the Broncos got an A minus. I think we covered that already. The Lions, my Lions, hello, with an A. They moved up twice. Good to see. I mean, at this point, as far as I'm concerned, Brad Holmes gets a free pass. He can have a bad draft. He's had so many good ones that, but everybody seems to be pretty high on this one. We got 2 corners, badly needed. We'll see if they end up being starters. Got a couple of offensive linemen, so can keep that build going. Now this Sione, I don't even know how to pronounce his name. Vaki from Utah. I don't know a lot about him, but apparently he plays safety and running back. He was drafted. They announced him as a running back. I don't think that necessarily means anything as to what they announce him as, but I'm guessing they're hoping he can help. I'm not sure where they plan on playing him, to be honest. And then I also heard rumor that he may be the plan is for him to be helping out with the special teams as on the kick return team. With the new NFL rules, there'll be a lot more kickoff returns. In fact, I think as long as the ball doesn't go in the end zone and it makes it to the the landing zone, I believe you're required to return it. There are no more fair catches or anything like that. So, yeah, that'll be interesting. It'll be interesting to see how they go. Let's see what they say about him in here. Lions fans, get ready to love Vaki, one of the most athletic players in the draft. He played safety and running back at Utah, but he is a solid safety in coverage. I'm guessing that's what, our running back room is solid. I'm guessing they're planning on him playing some safety. Don't expect him to make exceptional plays on the football very often, but Vaki packs a mean punch. Plus, he's a plus tackler in run defense and perfectly fits Aaron Glenn's mentality in the Motor City. So we'll see what happens. They're obviously high on him. Oh, you in the house, what's up? Great data in sports betting. Past 3 days, we've hit 99% of bets. But on that note, how's the stream going? It's going good, but tell me more. What were your wins today? Or the past 3 days, I guess. What were your wins? Let's hear about that. We were just going down draft grades until we jump over to Action Lab in about probably 10 or 15 minutes. Green Bay Packers with a B+. Nothing too notable there. I was happy to. They took 2 safeties. That's interesting. Took a lot of offensive line help. So if it's just a T, does that mean it's a defensive tackle? I'm assuming Jordan Morgan, was he offense or defense? Anybody know? Posted prediction for NFL season on my TikTok, and man, did I get a lot of hate. Oh, tell me, what did you pick? Cuban Benny in the house. What's going on? Hey, Cuban, we're gonna hang out here and for another 10 or 15 minutes until those guys go live, and then we'll jump over there and rate them out. That is offense. Okay, I don't know why'd they put O in front of the other guys. Weird. That's what I thought too, but the other guys, you probably can't even see it because it's too small. Let me see if I can zoom in. The other guys listed are specifically have OT on them. So anyway, I don't know. I just thought it was weird. Texans got a B plus. They got a nice tight end from Ohio State. Got a lot of defensive help, a running back. Colts with the A plus. Is that the only A plus I've seen so far? A couple of wide receivers. I would not sleep on the Colts if they can get past all their injury issues. They may be a team to be reckoned with this year. Jaguars with a B. Some wide receiver help for Sunshine. Chiefs with a B plus. They got that speedy wide receiver. I guess that's their Tyreek Hill replacement. But they seem to be the place where wide receivers go to die. So we'll see what happens. The Chiefs honestly crush it with their draft picks and undrafted free agents. Yeah, we'll see. But like I said, man, they seem to be the place where wide receivers go to die. Like, I don't get it. Get the best quarterback in the league there, but yet they can't seem to put a wide receiver room together. Raiders with a B plus. Brock Bowers, that surprised a lot of people because they just got what's his name last year, but Michael Mayer, how you pronounce that? But hey, people are singing the praises of Brock Bowers. They say he's one of those sensational, generational kind of guys. So, OU picks on Twitter and TikTok. Everything posted there daily. Up so everyone has been. Well, you guys hear that? Give them a follow. I'm gonna find you right now before I forget. Twitter. I'll do it right here so everyone can see. So you can do the same. OU picks. Now I know why your name is your name. Is this you, Benjamin Teo? No, that's you picks. Where's OU picks? OU sports picks. OU sports picks. OU sports picks. Why isn't it coming up? Oh, people I want. OU sports picks. Thanks, man. I appreciate that. If I can just find you. OU. Is it just OU picks, just like on here? Oh, it's the sports picks. Okay. So this is you. Follow. Let's ring the bell. Boom. All right. So you went with the Detroit Tigers money line. That was a win. You went with the underdog bets for money line. Knicks. I believe the Knicks won. Capitals. I think they're tied right now, aren't they? I don't know what the Kings did. The Phillies won. So yeah, you're on fire, dude. Is this for today? Braves only won by 1 in extras, though. Oh, they were getting 1.5. See, that was a win. Yankees, the first 5 innings, that was a win. They won big, 15-5, I think. Knicks won, and you were getting 8.5 anyway. Timberwolves, I don't know. I don't remember what happened there. Predators, I think, lost, but only by a goal, so that's a win. Dude. that you tore it up. Yeah, you weren't kidding. Awesome. Hey, Cuban Benny, are you still here? If you are, do me a favor and help me keep an eye on the Action Lab, because for some reason, I know in the past there's been times when I don't get a quick enough notification. Back to Twitch. Open it. Yeah. Sometimes it doesn't refresh, so they don't show up. Present unaccounted for. Phillies swept the Pods. Crazy how the Phillies always win at Petco Park. Oh man, Joe, I like you, so don't take this personally, but man, Philly fans are hard to deal with sometimes. I don't know how you do it. Like, isn't sports radio just super toxic there? I mean, I guess it is everywhere to a point, but it just seems so much worse in Philly for some reason. I don't know. The amount of hate I got for saying Michigan Wolverines go back to back on TikTok was absolutely insane. People really want Ohio State this year, I guess. Yeah, I've heard nothing but positives. Of course, I'm here in the belly of the beast, so maybe I'm getting some biased takes, but everybody's saying, like, even Joel Klatt, who I trust more than anyone when it comes to college football, he said that Michigan looked great in the spring game, the Maize and Blue game. He said that it was amazing how much the culture is exactly the same, even though it's all different people, including the coach. He said the culture just didn't budge a bit. That's why I don't listen to talk radio in Philly. Yeah, okay, fair. Sports radio has gotten much less angry here in Colorado since weed was legalized. Oh, that's funny. You heard that as well? Okay. Yeah, Moore. Yeah, I mean, Moore was the natural guy. I would have been really upset if they didn't go with him. So yeah. Very cool. Going down the list. Let's try to get through this before these guys go live. Chargers with an A. I'd expect nothing less from Harbaugh. He got his two Michigan guys I saw, Junior Colson and Cornelius Johnson. Wouldn't be surprised to see those guys both have big years under Harbaugh. Rams with a B+. Jared Verse was a nice pickup, edge rusher. They got Blake Corum, who I think, again, I'm showing my bias here, but I'm going to be honest with you about that. I have bias. And I think Blake Corum is going to be special. I think he's kind of like a Tiki Barber type runner in the NFL. We'll see. Dolphins with a B-. Chop Robinson. I mean, second best name in the draft, and that's what I go by, is the name. Chop Robinson. I love that name. So yeah, I would have given them an A+ just because they drafted Robinson. No, here we go. The Vikings broke my heart. Took JJ. Now we have to play JJ twice a year. I'm not gonna lie, it's not gonna be fun. I want to pull for the kid, but I cannot pull for the Vikings. In fact, I wonder if I can find that. I am so horrible with names. I don't know what my deal is lately. Hutchinson. Yeah. Guess it's not going to find it from that. I'm going to get this one more second, and then I'm going to move on, I promise. But there was a really funny meme I wanted to show you guys. Maybe not. Maybe I can't find it. I'm not going to waste any more time looking for it. But it was basically a meme of what it's going to be like when Aiden Hutchinson has to track down and sack and put a beating on JJ McCarthy next year, and then it had a guy holding a gun, and that was was Aiden Hutchinson, and then the guy's pointing the gun at is JJ McCarthy, and he just had like tears streaming down his face as he was about to pull the trigger. JJ will get traded to the Chargers next season. That's a hot take. I don't agree, but I wouldn't hate it. That's for sure. I think Minnesota sees him as the future. I'm not going to lie. Patriots got Drake May. I don't know what to think of the Patriots this year. It's so bizarre not having Bill Belichick there that I don't even know what to expect from them. They also drafted Joe Milton. I missed that. Why are you taking 2 quarterbacks? Milton was okay for Michigan. Praying for Lions Browns Super Bowl. As long as the Lions are there, I would be fine with that. Stats are totally unknown. I agree. Saints with an A+. I think that's only the second A+ we've seen. I give them an A+ too because they got the guy with the number 1 name in the draft, and that's what I go by, are the names. Kool-Aid McKinstry. I mean, how do you not want to draft a guy named Kool-Aid? He would have been number 1 on my board. I'm not kidding. And if he were an offensive player, I would take him in fantasy football. It's my number 1 pick. Vikings wanted Penix because he was already snagged by the Falcons. Their only option was JJ. They didn't want Bo Nix. That came from a Vikings sports. And you might be right about that. My personal feeling, and I said this before the draft, was that the Vikings were moving up specifically to take JJ. That was my thought all along, was that JJ was the guy they wanted. But it's hard to know because after the fact, everybody always got the guy they wanted. Nobody ever says, really wanted Bo Nix, but someone else took him, so we settled for JJ. You might hear that several years later. Kind of like it came out, I heard that the Kansas City Chiefs wanted, oh my God, again with the names. I wanted to say Stetson, but that wasn't him. It was, I don't know, whoever it was, a guy that did not pan out in the league. And somebody traded up, took him, so they couldn't get him. And then the following year, the Chiefs took Patrick Mahomes. So if that other team hadn't jumped up and taken him, I'll think of his name in a minute. I want to say he was a Denver quarterback. Paxton Lynch, that's who it was. It was Paxton Lynch. They hadn't jumped up and taken Paxton Lynch. He would have gone to the Chiefs. They never draft Mahomes, and then we don't have to deal with this. Yeah, Paxton. Yes, thank you. And then we don't have to deal with, this Kansas City dynasty that we're dealing with now. Just checking real quick. Those guys are not on yet, so we're good. Even when they do first go on, we're fine, though, because they usually take 4 or 5 minutes to actually get live. And then here's the Giants. They did not take a quarterback. Took Neighbors at number 1. They got an A- overall. I have to agree. They got safety, a corner, a tight end, a running back, all stuff they needed. I would have liked to see them do something with their offensive line because it was horrendous last year. But other than that, I think that was a solid draft for them. The Jets got an A. They took 2 running backs. They also took a quarterback 5th round, so he'll be, who knows if he'll even make the team, but Eagles with an A+. Again, there's another A+. Everyone's in love with Quinny Mitchell. The fact that they got DeJean as well, They've just locked up their secondary. Plus an edge rusher. They're gonna. Yeah, I have to agree. This is A plus. But they just signed AJ Brown to that extension. Locked him up. Got another wide receiver in the draft. We'll see if he makes the team. 5th rounder. And then also a 6th rounder. Some more offensive line help possibly if they make the team. Steelers with an A plus. I feel like they're graded on a curve now. Looks like they went offensive line help, a little bit of defense. A lot of offensive line help, actually. 3 offensive linemen. Linebacker. Roman Wilson. Again, here's my Michigan bias, but that kid's going to be special. I mean, the thing about these Michigan kids that I like is JJ, same goes for JJ. None of them individually had to do too much, so that's why their stats aren't eye-popping, because they had such a great team and they were rarely ever losing a game. You had that game where McCarthy threw no passes in the entire second half against Penn State. That was the norm. I mean, they were just always ahead for the most part. So you might not see Roman Wilson's stats compare to some of the other top wide receivers that went in the first round and the second round, but he's solid. Going to be a great pickup for them. Falling behind here. All right, now I'm sure if they see him as their future. Oh, we're talking about Minnesota. If they don't, we could see a Chargers team with Wilson, Edwards, JJ, and Corum, with Harbaugh as their coach. NFL team of Michigan Stars, but I don't think Corum's going anywhere because he's in. What did we just? He's in. Not the Jets. Where was that? Who drafted Corum? How did I lose him already? Wasn't the Saint. Where the heck did Corum go? I'm drawing a blank now. Wasn't the Giant. Wasn't the Jets. Wasn't it the Rams? Seahawks with a B plus. These guys should be live any second now, so hang tight, everybody. Buccaneers with an A, Titans with a B. I feel like everybody got good grades. How is that possible? The Commanders with an A, although they did, I agree, they had a solid draft. Okay, that's it. But where was Blake? Not Blake. The Browns was I think an A minus. Yeah, Corum was the Rams. That's what I thought. So yeah, he's in Los Angeles, but not with the Chargers. I think you got confused on that one. And Cleveland got a C plus. That's one of the worst. I don't think anybody got lower than a C plus. But then again, they had no first round pick and a late second. So let's see if I just got a notification. Does that? Oh, thought maybe it was them. But I don't think it is. Double check. No. They are not on yet. Oh, are they on? Why am I not seeing them, Rick? Oh, it does say they're live now. See, that's why I said I didn't trust this thing. All right. We're going to head over there. Raid out to those fellas. Let's have a good time. I'll see you guys over there. Thanks for hanging out. we'll do this again. I'll be on again soon. I'm going to put together a schedule soon, but I've been trying to get on here at least for a little bit every day. So, yeah, we'll see what happens. Let me see if there's anything I needed to. I missed a bunch of you guys' comments. I'm keeping an eye on their stream so we won't miss anything. When Andy was in Philly, he wanted Russell Wilson. Seattle got him. Yeah, it's crazy how things like that work out. Yeah, Browns picked up Zach Center. Yeah, that's a great pickup. Got our video, coach calling him, holy crap. Oh, I think I did see that actually, Joe. Oh, and I saw it on your stream. You shared it. Eagles made 8 trade. Yeah, the trading seemed like it. I'd have to check and see how it compares. But man, it seemed like the trading was crazy this year. Hot take. Chiefs. Wow, that is a hot take. I think you shared that the other day. I can't agree with you there. Cowboys, of course. Chiefs will make the playoffs. Eagles probably make the playoffs, although they do seem to be imploding a little bit. And Texas seems like they're on the uptick, but I mean, I guess you never know. Steelers don't deserve Roman Wilson. I was hoping Detroit would get him, to be honest. Form won't stay at his team long. Probably nothing to say about it. Possibly. We covered that. Have a great night. Okay. All right, cool. All right, let's raid out. We'll see you guys over there. Boom. All right. Peace out. See you all there. 3, 2, 1, raid.